Everyone is talking about artificial intelligence, NVIDIA, and the software companies changing the world. We've all seen NVIDIA stock skyrocket as tech giants rush to buy their advanced graphics processing units. But there is a silent, hidden engine underneath those GPUs that nobody is paying attention to. Without this specific technology, the most advanced AI brains in the world become completely useless bottlenecks. It's digital memory, specifically high bandwidth memory, or HBM, and dynamic random access memory. For Canadian investors, betting on individual global memory stocks can be a massive tax and currency headache. Enter the Roundhill Memory ETF, ticker symbol DRAM, the world's first ETF focused purely on this space. Is this unique fund a millionaire maker for your TFSA, or is it a dangerous cyclical trap? You're about to find out. Stay tuned. Here's what we're covering today. First, what is DRAM ETF? Then, the tech anatomy, storage versus memory, the fund's holdings. We'll get into why you should care, we'll discuss the risks, then behind the scenes. Compare DRAM to broad semiconductor ETFs, like SMH or SOXX. And the final verdict. Chapter 1. What is DRAM ETF? To understand this investment, we first need to look at exactly what this ETF contains. Managed by Roundhill, this fund targets companies leading the design and manufacturing of computer memory. It doesn't just hold the companies making the chips, but also the ones making the machinery to build them. Launched to capture the surging demand from next-generation data centers, it fills a major gap in tech portfolios. It trades on US exchanges, meaning we need to consider currency conversion costs from Canadian dollars. The fund carries a management fee of 0.54%, which is standard for specialized niche thematic ETFs. It's designed as a tactical satellite holding rather than a core long-term foundation for your portfolio. This is an asset class known for breathtaking rallies, followed by brutal, icy downturns. Chapter 2. The tech anatomy, storage versus memory. To invest intelligently here, we must understand the critical difference between storage and working memory. Think of your computer's solid-state drive or hard drive as a massive, heavy metal filing cabinet. It holds all your photos and programs permanently, but it takes time to open the drawer and retrieve data. DRAM, or dynamic random access memory, is the actual physical surface area of that worker's desk. It holds the exact data your computer's processor needs right this second to execute tasks instantly. If the desk is too small, the processor chokes, no matter how incredibly fast the actual computer chip is. For AI, standard desks don't work. They need high bandwidth memory, which stacks memory chips vertically. This vertical stacking creates a massive data superhighway directly into the artificial intelligence brain. Chapter 3. Holdings. Here's the fascinating part. The global memory market is a cozy, tightly controlled oligopoly. The first major king in the DRAM ETF portfolio is Micron Technology, based right in the United States. The second undisputed titan is Samsung Electronics, controlling a massive market share from South Korea. And the third is SK Hynix, which has historically been the primary supplier of HBM to NVIDIA. Together, these three legendary corporate giants control over 95% of the global DRAM market. This means entry barriers are astronomically high. A new startup cannot simply build a competitor overnight. Building a single modern memory manufacturing plant costs upwards of $20 billion. By buying the DRAM ETF, you instantly gain exposure to all three of these dominant global powerhouses. Chapter 4. Why should you care? The primary bull case for this ETF revolves around what experts call the AI hardware supercycle. An AI-enabled smartphone requires up to double the memory capacity of a standard older smartphone. Autonomous vehicles are essentially driving data centers that require massive internal memory to process road conditions. Every single tech giant is building hyperscale data centers that devour memory at unprecedented rates. This unprecedented demand shift is structural, permanent, and growing faster than manufacturers can keep up. Memory manufacturing lines are completely sold out for quarters, if not years, in advance. This constrained supply dynamics gives these memory companies immense pricing power and exploding profit margins. If you believe AI is a multi-decade transformation, memory is the unavoidable toll booth on that highway. Chapter 5. Risks. But hold on. Before you put your life savings into this fund, we must look at the dark side. The semiconductor memory industry is historically one of the most brutally cyclical businesses on Earth. When times are good, manufacturers overexpand, build too many factories, and create a massive oversupply. Suddenly, commodity memory prices plunge off a cliff, turning massive corporate profits into devastating losses. We saw this happen in previous cycles where tech companies suffered multi-billion-dollar valuation drops. During these cyclical tech winters, memory stocks can easily crash 40 to 50%. The key question is whether AI has permanently broken this cycle or just delayed the next crash. If you buy this ETF, you must have the iron stomach required to endure intense price swings. Chapter 6. Behind the scenes equipment providers. Remember the old saying, during a historic gold rush, don't dig for gold yourself. Instead, be the smart entrepreneur selling the high-quality shovels and pickaxes to the miners. The DRAM ETF brilliantly applies this logic by holding the unique equipment companies that enable manufacturing. It includes global semiconductor equipment leaders like Tokyo Electron, Lam Research, and Applied Materials. These specialized companies provide the highly complex machines required to etch atomic-scale memory circuits. Micron and Samsung cannot build their advanced new memory chips without buying these exact tools. This equipment layer provides a wonderful layer of diversification and highly predictable recurring service revenue. It cushions the ETF during downturns because factory equipment orders are placed years in advance. Chapter 7. DRAM versus broad semiconductor ETFs, SMH or SOXX. You might be asking, why not just buy a popular broad semiconductor ETF like SMH or SOXX? Broad chip ETFs are incredibly top-heavy, often placing 20 to 25% in NVIDIA alone. If NVIDIA experiences a major correction, those entire broad funds suffer immense collateral damage. The DRAM ETF offers a completely different, highly targeted exposure that bypasses that exact concentration risk. It balances your capital across the structural hardware layer rather than just the high-profile chip designers. It's the classic choice between investing in the famous designer versus the foundational infrastructure provider. For true tech bulls, combining a small slice of DRAM with a broad semi-ETF offers complete coverage. The right choice depends entirely on whether you want broad exposure or a targeted infrastructure play. So, what is the final verdict on the Roundhill Memory ETF? It is an absolute powerhouse of a thematic fund if you want to play the raw physical reality of AI growth. But do not buy it unless you are fully prepared for extreme cyclical volatility and multi-year holding periods. If you found this deep dive valuable, smash that subscribe button right now to join our investing community. Turn on notifications so you never miss our weekly breakdowns of hidden market gems. Drop a comment below. Are you buying the DRAM ETF or sticking to classic broad index funds? Financial disclosure. This video is for educational purposes only and does not constitute formal financial advice. Always do your own thorough due diligence, stay disciplined, and we will see you in the next video.